Mr. Chairman, thank you for holding today's hearing on this vital topic, and I want to thank all the witnesses who are here today for sharing your expertise. In preparing for today's hearing, I reviewed all the witnesses' testimony and tried to familiarize myself with the ins and outs of the technical definitions and Title VII, the exemptions and everything else. But at some point I paused to reflect that today, in 2009, in almost 30 states in this country, it's perfectly legal to fire somebody because they're gay or because they're suspected to be gay. You can be a hard worker, you can show up on time, get exemplary performance reviews, but if your boss discovers or suspects that you're gay or transgendered, they can fire you and there's nothing you can do about it. Growing up, my kids read in history books about a time in our country when it was perfectly legal to fire somebody or refuse to hire somebody because they were black or a woman. And for them, it was a concept that they couldn't understand this. And I hope that my future grandkids will only read about when it was legal to fire someone because they're gay or transgender, and I don't want them to actually see it. I want them to ask me, what were people thinking? Now, most Minnesotans attend religious services every week. Minnesota is home to 19 Fortune 500 companies. Minnesotans enjoy a relatively, to the rest of the country, high standard of living. So it might surprise some of you that the Minnesota Human Rights Act was passed in 1993. This law protects workers from discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity, just like this bill does. This law has been protecting workers from discrimination for 15 years, and Minnesota's sky has not fallen. Minnesota is basically the same as it was before this law was passed, with only one small exception. About 20 or so people per year exercise their rights under the law after they are discriminated against based on their sexual orientation or gender identity. That's it. That's the difference. Today, we have a chance to extend the same common sense protections to every American worker by passing ENDA. So thank you again, Mr. Chairman, for calling this crucial hearing.